Geysers and hot springs are natural features resulting when groundwater is heated by geothermal forces and brought to the surface. They provide a spectacular sight of boiling water eruptions, vivid colors, and strange formations. However, for the hot spring aficionado, the greatest pleasure comes not from just looking at the spring, but from getting into the water for its therapeutic powers. In this video, we explore the world-famous geysers and hot springs. We've collected a list of the top world-famous geysers and hot springs, so make sure to include them in your list if you're a visitor. At first in the list, number 1, Yellowstone. Yellowstone National Park was the world's first national park, set aside in 1872 to preserve the vast number of geysers, hot springs, and other thermal areas, as well as to protect the incredible wildlife and rugged beauty of the area. Yellowstone lies on top of a gigantic hotspot where light, hot, molten mantle rock rises towards the surface. Subsequently, the park contains half of all the world's known geothermal features, with more than 10,000 examples of geysers and hot springs. Over the past 17 million years or so, this hotspot has generated a succession of violent eruptions, including a dozen or so super eruptions. Number 2, Blue Lagoon. Blue Lagoon is a geothermal spa located in a lava field between Keflavik International Airport and Reykjavik in southwestern Iceland. The lagoon is a byproduct of the nearby geothermal power plant. Superheated water is vented from the ground near a lava flow and used to run turbines that generate electricity. After going through the turbines, the hot water passes through a heat exchanger to provide heat for a municipal hot water heating system and is finally fed into the lagoon. Number 3, Dallol. Dallol is a volcanic explosion crater in the Danakil Depression, in Ethiopia. It was formed during a volcanic eruption in 1926, and numerous other similar craters, the salt flats nearby. This remote area is subject to the highest average temperatures on the planet, with an average annual temperature of 34 degrees Celsius 94 degrees Fahrenheit recorded between the years 1960 and 1966. Number 4, Jigokudani Monkey Park. Jigokudani Monkey Park is a famous hot spring area near Nagano, Japan. The name Jigokudani, meaning Hell's Valley, is due to steam and boiling water that bubbles out the frozen ground, surrounded by steep cliffs and formidably cold and hostile forests. It is famous for its large population of wild snow monkeys that go to the valley during the winter when snow covers the park. The monkeys descend from the steep cliffs and forest to sit in the warm waters of the onsen, hot springs, and return to the security of the forests in the evenings. Number 5, Pamukkale. Pamukkale, meaning Cotton Castle in Turkish, is an unreal landscape famous for its white terraces. The terraces are made of travertine, a sedimentary rock deposited by water with a very high mineral content from the hot springs. People have bathed in its pools for thousands of years and continue to be one of top attractions in Turkey. The ancient Greek city of Hierapolis was built on top of the hot springs by the kings of Pergamon. The ruins of the baths, temples, and other Greek monuments can be seen at the site. Number 6, Geysers of Haukadalur. Haukadalur is a valley that contains the largest and most famous geysers in Iceland, including Geyser and Strákur. Geyser is the earliest geyser known to Europeans and gave rise to the word geyser. Eruptions at Geyser can hurl boiling water up to 70 meters in the air. Eruptions may be infrequent, however, and have in the past stopped altogether for years at a time. At the moment, Geyser erupts around 3 times per day. Number 7, Huanglong. Huanglong, Yellow Dragon Mountain, is an area in central China known for its colorful pools formed by calcite deposits, as well as diverse forest ecosystems, snow-capped peaks, hot springs, and waterfalls. Huanglong is also home to many endangered species, including the famous giant panda. Pearl Boiling Lake, a hot, medical, mineral spring with a temperature of at 21 degrees Celsius, is located at the south part of Huanglong. Number 8. Rotorua. Rotorua sits on the shores of Lake Rotorua of New Zealand. It is known as the thermal wonderland of New Zealand. There are numerous geysers and hot springs in and around the city. Many of these are in parks and reserves. Natural eruptions of steam, hot water, and mud occasionally occur in new locations. Number 9. El Tatio. El Tatio is a famous geyser field situated within the Andes Mountains of northern Chile at a height of 4,300 meters, 13,780 feet. The climatic conditions and high altitude make the geyser field one of the most extreme environments on Earth. With over 80 active geysers, El Tatio is also the largest geyser field in the southern hemisphere and the third largest field in the world. At last in the list, number 10, Valley of Geysers. Situated on the Kamchatka Peninsula in the Russian Far East, the Valley of Geysers is the second largest geyser field in the world. The Valley of Geysers was discovered in 1941 by local scientist Tatiana Ustinova. Since then it became a popular tourist attraction in Kamchatka. The Valley of Geysers has suffered significantly from a landslide in 2007 which buried about half of all geysers. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite world-famous geysers and hot springs? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.